What's up, all my successful gamers, and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green 100% walkthrough. In this episode, we're going to take on the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. In the last episode, we finally evolved our Charmeleon into a Charizard, ran through Erica's gym, destroyed Team Rocket's hideout, and now it's time to go through this whole entire tower here. The first thing I want to do, like I said, almost every Pokemon in here is going to be Ghost type. Ghost type is a little weak to Dark type, so we're going to go ahead and switch our Mystic Water just for now for that Black Glasses put on Vaporeon, because he at least has a Dark type move, which is Bite, so we're going to go in here and just basically spam the crap out of that. Now, almost every single Pokemon in here is going to be Ghost type, except for our rival battle here in the very beginning. And then at the very top last floor, there's going to be 3 Team Rocket grunts that have their usual poison, flying normal Pokemon. So there he is, look at him. Look at him up there. Gotta kick his ass again for what, the 5th time? Hey Red, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. Yep, they're all alive. So, there is a theory that Gary here, blue, green, whatever the hell you guys want to call him, there's a theory here that his Rattata actually died. And that's why that he's here. Because in this fight, yeah, he's not going to have a... He used to have a Rattata that evolved into Eradicate. He no longer has that Pokemon, so everyone's theorizing that it died, and that's why he was there. Because there's literally no reason for this guy to literally be here. There's literally no other reason. For us, you know, we need the Flute. Gary's probably gonna, I don't know, use his nice car to ramp over the Snorlax or something. Dude's probably got 8 freaking badges already, apparently. The way this motherfucker's moving through the league, or the region. Just keep spamming Water Pulse here. Like, this guy's gonna have an Exeggcute. Or an Exeggutor. No, don't Leech Seed me! Let's give him a hidden power. That worked wonders against Grass in the last gym. Yeah! Kadabra? Yeah, Psychic type, so Bite should one-shot this thing. Yeah, Bite should one-shot this thing. Psychic, Dark type move. We got Black Glasses on. Yes, sir. Yeah, so we're looking, man. Vaporeon just runs through Gary right now. And Leech Seed is doing wonders, man. One Leech Seed is actually... Stop it! This guy's actually gonna be a healer. Water Pulse, one-shots. Last Pokemon, we'll just Goddess in here, one-shot this Wartortle. Who I think still has the exact same moves. Water Gun, Bite, Rapid Spin, and Withdraw. Sorry, Wartortle. Maybe we should have bought some Super Potions, but there's gonna be a healer eventually, so I'm actually not worried about it. Quick, huh? What? You stinker. I took it easy on you, too. How's your Pokedex coming? I just caught a Cubone. Can't find a bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. Got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Smell you later. Whoa. Yeah, he's such a jerk in this game. I don't know what's up with that, huh? What's up with that? Why are you so mean? Why are you so mean? Alright, let's go fight all these guys. Even we could not identify the wayward ghost. A Silscope might be able to unmask them. Oh, you're never gonna guess what I have in my possession. Is it a Silscope? Yes. Yes, it is. Alrighty, so yeah, we're gonna fight all these guys. They're all gonna have Ghost-type Pokemon. They're all gonna have Ghastlys. And there's only gonna be 1 hidden item throughout this whole entire place. Well, actually, there's gonna be 2, technically. But once we talk to the guy that we're looking for at the top of the tower, we're gonna be teleported out of here. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to come right back and go all the way to the tippy top for that second hidden item. I don't know why I did it like that, but it's probably one of the most missed items in the game for that reason. Because even if I wasn't recording for you guys, I would just leave that hidden item and just be like, yeah, that shit is not worth it. So yep, we're just going to be biting every single Pokemon in here, getting a crap ton of XP. Should be one-shotting everything through and through. I don't know why I'm going that way. We want to go up here and talk to this person. Yep, have a bite. And give me my level up. Thank you. wonder what level we're gonna be by the time we get out of here. Damn, 0 attack. That hurts my soul. What am I doing? Don't worry, I'm here. I'm here to save your possessed asses. Don't worry about it. Yeah, item up there in the top was the only item here, by the way. There's more items here. I think there's 3. Yeah, there's 3. There's also 3 trainers, so we're gonna bite them all. And we still have an ether, so I'm not worried about running out of power points. Not worried about running out of PP. We got so much of that. What? Look, she said, what? What did he say? Look, an Elixir, they're giving me more. They're giving me more. Ayo moment. Alright, Ghastly. Like I said, only ghost type Pokemon in here, right? Now, the question is, do we just chuck Pokeballs at it? Because I think anything I throw at this thing is gonna kill it. Yeah, this thing will stay in the Pokeball. So I guess we can go over this Pokemon while we're waiting. Ghastly is a ghost type Pokemon, right? Turns into Haunter, starting at level 25. And finally into Gengar, one of probably the coolest freaking ghost type Pokemon ever. But only when traded. How I've longed to have Gengars. Gengars and Steelixes for some reason I've always wanted. And a little bit Machamps, but also not Machamps, because Machamp would be so weak to everything. A being that exists as a thin gas. It can topple an Indian elephant in 2 seconds. That's crazy. Alright, so we're gonna call you Spooky. And Ghastly is actually a poison ghost type, so even as a Haunter, he's actually pretty good, even if you don't evolve into a Gengar. He'll definitely run through Sabrina's 6th gem, which we can actually take on Sabrina now. This is one of the times where we can go where, anywhere we want to. We can go to the 6th gem, or we can go to the 5th gem. Either Saffron or Fuchsia, we can kind of take our pick. We could have already taken our pick before, but it's all good. These are the last 2 items here. It's gonna be one more trainer, I think. Alright, and I should say that I am pretty exhausted from work, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of had a rough couple weeks, no sleep and a lot of hours and all that stuff, so I did take a nap, and I was gonna record a lot earlier. It was kind of a really good time to do it, but now it's raining and thundering hard as hell and my power is flickering, so I'm really hoping my power doesn't go out during all this, but if it does, what can I do? I needed the nap, man. But yeah, if you guys are hearing pouring rain, because it's saying that my microphone's picking it up, but it might be, my noise reduction might be coming in clutch, I don't know. So I always be having my noise reduction on like almost max because of my kids and my dogs, which I notice when my dogs bark, they always come through the mic anyways, but they're like right next to me. Kind of. Always. They're like outside the door, but they're always usually like right next to me. You shall join us. That's kind of creepy, yo. Alright, now 4 trainers, I believe, on this level. And 1 hidden item on here as well. So, let's go up and to the left in this corner. And boom, big mushroom. That's our hidden item. Guess the only hidden item that we don't have to come back for. Let's go ahead and take this person out. There we go. There's the evolved form of Ghastly, Haunter. You guys noticed probably before in this video, probably thought I was gonna put up a little picture of Haunter, but nope, because we just seen him right there. Hey, we're level 36. I didn't even realize, so we're gonna have to get rid of something. Aurora Beam, 65 power, 100 accuracy, and ice attack may lower the foe's attack stat. Very, very nice. And I think we gotta get rid of quick attack. Just one of the things we gotta do. We're already pretty quick, so I don't think anything's gonna outspeed us, so it's not like we need quick attack for anything. Red's Pokemon were fully healed. Alright, that's a cleanse tag. This item, basically, if you wear it, it stops wild battles. Or at least it repels wild Pokemon if the holder is first in the party. It doesn't say that you'll never ever get into a fight, it just you get into wild battles a lot less. Come, child, I have purified this space. You can rest here. Yep, that's our heal spot if we need it. Sorry we didn't use any items on Vaporeon. I knew that we didn't need to. The only time that we got really messed up was when we were doing wild battles and trying to catch that Ghastly. It's getting free hits on us, but everything else should be getting one shot here. Alright, and we should be getting a Nugget here soon. All these people say like one words when they get beaten. Guess it's them like snapping back to reality. Well, don't worry, I'm like Ghostbuster up in here right now. I got y'all. Alright, I think these are the last 3 channelers with the ghost type Pokemon. 2 items in here as well. This person has 3 level 22 Ghastlys. Man, Vaporeon caught up in levels quick, huh? Which, the next 2 gym badges are actually going to have level 40 Pokemon, so it's a good thing that they are already getting up there in level. There's still going to be a lot of trainer battles coming up, but yeah, we want to try to aim for maybe like 44, 45 with all Pokemon, just so we're kind of still competing a little bit. I don't think we're going to get that far, maybe unless we do some verse trainer seeking to level up our Pokemon in the area that I want to farm a bit, but we'll still see if I want to do that. I also figured out that the area that I want to go firsthand is actually going to be to the left. The reason for that is because if we go to the bottom first, we need Surf to fully explore the area, and we don't have Surf yet, so I'm gonna go left, which is gonna be the bike lane first. So we'll clear out everything there. Alright. The place where you would have gotten stuck beforehand if you didn't have the Sylph Scope is gonna be at the next stairs. There's going to be a presence that turns you away that you can't damage. Once you have the Sylph Scope to uncover it, you're going to be able to see that it's actually a level 30 Marowak. And it's actually a Pokemon that you can't catch, you have to faint. Rare candy. Yeah, put that in our pocket. Alrighty, so let's go on ahead and be gone, intruders. Let's go ahead and faint this Pokemon already. See, it comes in like that. The ghost appeared. But you use the Soul Scope and boom, it turns out it's just a Marowak. It's a dead Marowak! Come to give you its bone in the afterlife. It's like, here, no one wants that bone. Will you take this bone? I'm trying to give everyone my bone. Ah, damn, critical hit, I'm dead. I just wanted a hug, give somebody that bone. Nobody wants it. Rest in peace, guy. The ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed, departed to the afterlife. Yep, just doing our job as a Ghostbuster here. What do you want? Why are you here? These are the 3 Team Rockets that have Mr. Fuji up here. He's got the Flute. He's gonna give us a Flute for rescuing him. We're actually gonna only kill 2 of these guys, and we're gonna run around the room until we find I mean, if we find a Haunter, that's cool, but I'm really just trying to find the Cubone. We want to catch a Cubone. It's got about a 10% chance. But there's only 3 Pokemon, a Ghastly, a Hunter, a Cubone, so you're likely going to find a Ghastly, obviously. I think that comes in at 75%. Haunter at 15, and Cubone at 10. But we'll try to catch both, so we don't have to evolve the Ghastly. Alright, Aurora Beam is actually really good against any flying Pokemon, so flying or grass type, so this should one-shot him. I give up! As you should. I'm not gonna forget about this. Probably shouldn't. Look at you up there, Mr. Fuji, you sweet musician, you. I know what to say. I was gonna call him old, but I'm 30 myself, bro. That's gonna be me in 2 years. Anyone that's older than me got instantly offended. Nah, it's crazy how time flies, hey fellas. One day we're 10 years old playing Pokemon, the next we're 35. It's crazy. Which, by the way, if you're actually old, what is the oldest person watching my videos playing Pokemon right now? I'm actually curious. I'll say if you're older than 40, drop it down in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. What is the age that y'all are still having fun playing Pokemon? Because honestly, my freaking inspiration right there. I'm dead serious too. I'm not even like... My goal is to be fucking 50. Still playing Gen 1 Pokemon. And enjoying myself, you know, enjoying life. Maybe one day I'll get brave enough to start the other generations. Play some of the newer Pokemon games. How did you miss Poseidon? Poseidon! I probably just should have used Bite, but I was fooling around. Because, I mean, I feel like the early generations are kind of off-putting to, you know, like a lot of the younger people. Because, I mean, look at this. I mean, it's basically pixel art, right? I mean, this is considered retro, right? Retro game. Look, a Haunter. Hell yeah. We'll try to capture it. Let's see. I don't want to kill it, though. What won't kill it? Will anything kill it? I'm scared. We're really high level. I think I'm just going to sleep it. Throw a couple of Great Balls at it. Oh my god, my Meowths, dude. They're freaking packing right now. Sleep Powder finally got affected. Oh, we got confused. And now we just chuck our Great Balls, which we're probably gonna have to buy some more. But, I don't know. I also want to turn all my money into coins at the game corner. I don't know. I'm in a dilemma right now. But yeah, yeah, one of these days, like, I tried Pokemon Arceus. I think that was the newest game that I tried. I tried Alpha Sapphire and Alpha Ruby on the 3DS. Love those games because, you know, it's a Sapphire Ruby remake. Dude, I had to play that shit. I think I literally bought a 3DS just to play it. And I never touched my 3DS again. But, yeah, I got Pokemon Arceus, but that game was, in my opinion, absolutely awful. The reason for that is because as a guy that likes 100% his games, that game was not fun to 100%. Like, the fact that the game makes you, you know, catch like 25 Pikachus and I forgot all what else, dude. The game was so absurd to me. I didn't even make it halfway through and then I got tired. I was like, fuck this! This game sucks! Why do I gotta do all this? But it's one of the very few times where being a 100%er kind of really sucked for me, because I feel like if I wasn't, you know, such a damn completionist and wanted to 100% everything, complete everything, I feel like the story probably could have been good. If I could have just made it to the story without, you know, freaking trying to catch everything, do all the missions and shit. I don't know, just the thought of a open world Pokemon game was just super cool to me. I was like, oh my god, like completely open world like that? You know what? Come on, you can't lie. That shit looked good on the trailers, bro. They made that shit look too good. The idea of it's so awesome. Like I said, it probably was even a good game if I wasn't, you know, stuck on completing everything. That shit was so time consuming, and eventually I was just like, yeah, not for me. I'm curious on your guys' opinions too, if you guys thought Arceus was actually a really good game. Because all I heard when it came out the first week was, oh my god, this game is so awesome, it's so epic. And then I swear to god, like the second week when I was like, fine, I'm gonna play it, everyone's talking about it. Everyone was like, yo, yep, this game sucks ass, return it, can't believe they made it like this. And I was like, damn, that was the quickest change up ever. What the hell happened? Of course, right when I buy it, all of a sudden the game is trash, don't get it, save your money. I'm like, bruh, that was not what y'all said a week ago. But you know, that's how the honeymoon phases in games are. And that's crazy. Guys, I've been at this trying to find a Cubone so long. Look, 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 look. We're one battle away from hitting level 39. That's crazy. By the way, Hidden Power, normal moves do not work on ghost types. Hidden Power is I think the only move in the whole entire game that'll actually hit. And one shot. But we're out of PP on that move, so. But we're level 39. Let's see if we can make 40 by the time we find a damn Cubone. Dude, this is pretty crazy. Damn, 5 special attack. So this is a very, very good SP attack EV farming spot. Oh, okay, we're at 100. Yo. But if you actually take a minute to look around, all these things are graves, tombstones. That's crazy, dude. To actually take the time to realize how many freaking dead Pokemon are in here, it's scary. But yeah, hopefully you guys can respect that Pokemon Arceus opinion I had earlier. You know, the diehard Pokemon defenders are gonna be like, what? Insane! This hot take is insane. It's so insane that I just threw up all over my cat. It's your fucking fault. I'm unsubscribing. Oh my god, we found the Cubone! Finally, at long last! Hopefully y'all understand I'm just a guy, man. My opinion don't mean anything. But that is my opinion on Pokemon Arceus. I didn't like it. Not saying everybody else has to not like it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, especially if you spent your hard-earned money on it. Yeah, this actually took a very long time to find and catch. That was actually kind of crazy. It wears the skull of its dead mother on its head. When it becomes lonesome, it's said to cry loudly. Dude, the most depressed Pokemon in all of the region, dude. It makes me sad. I have to have it on my team, right? Just for that reason. Like I said, I came here of my own free will to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. You did a shit job of that, but don't worry. Red the Poltergeist is here. I got y'all. Follow me to my home, the Pokemon House. You literally just named your home Pokemon House. Not Mr. Fuji's house or anything like that. But yeah, this guy gives you the Flute. And right where he was standing up there at the tippy top of the tower is where we're going to get the Soothe bell. So I'm actually going to cut back and see you guys all the way at the top. I think I'm going to get one more level up, but yeah. Let's go all the way back up there, get the Soothe bell. Alright, so we're all the way to the tippy top. We're using item finder literally right where he was standing. We got the Soothe bell. The Soothe bell is going to be your best friend if you're trying to evolve any Pokemon that levels up and evolves through friendship. You give this little item to any Pokemon that evolves through friendship, and it will make that Pokemon a lot more calm and friendly a lot quicker. So if you guys want a Crobat once we get to the islands, definitely hang on to this item. We're actually going to go ahead and use an escape rope now to get out of here because I don't want to go all the way through this building. And then I'll actually meet you guys at the Snorlax west of Celadon City. We're going to go all the way over there. I'm going to buy some Great Balls too. Alright, we are here. Let's take on Mr. Chunky. This is gonna be a chunky boy! And we're gonna fight him. We're gonna fight him. We're gonna catch him. Oh my god, guys. I accidentally ran away from it. I was trying to change Pokemon, dude. I think, I don't know, I freaking fat fingered it or something. But once you get rid of the Snorlax, any kind of way, catch it, get rid of it, run away like a little bitch. I can't believe I did that. Use the item finder right where it was, I want to say sleeping, I guess. And you will get yourself a leftovers. And since I'm such a dummy, dude, I'm gonna go all the way over back to Lavender Town and head south. And we're gonna catch a Snorlax at the end of this video, dude. We're gonna catch at least one. So I'm gonna have to try to chance it, and I'm actually gonna end the recording and save the game so that doesn't happen. I didn't want to save the game earlier because I didn't want the power to go out or something, since it's like raining and thundering and I just lose everything. You know, my computer restarts and then I wouldn't be able to get that footage ever again because of the way this game's save system is. You can't reload, so didn't want to lose the footage, but it's okay. We still have one more chance to catch a Snorlax, so we're gonna go over here and do that. Alright, you guys, so we're gonna go south of Lavender Town, where the Pokemon Tower was. Can't believe I ran from that damn Snorlax, dude. But this route is also known as Silence Bridge, because there's so many fishermen here. So you gotta be quiet when you fish, apparently. I freaking hate fishing, dude. I hate fishing. It's so boring to me. I see why people drink when they go fish. But that lady gives you the TM return. That basically returns your Pokemon's love for you. If it loves you and it's friendly, right, it'll do more damage. The opposite move to that is Frustration. So if your Pokemon hates you, then Frustration will do a lot of damage, right? But yeah, there's about 5 trainer battles that we need to get to before we go to this Snorlax here. And yeah, I forgot that Snorlax used the move Yawn. And after I think 2 turns, Yawn puts you to sleep, which is why I was trying to go to my bag, and I actually ran. God, man, I can't believe I ran away from that thing. I wanted to catch both of them, which you don't need to catch both of them. You only gotta catch one of them. But I at least wanted to kill one of them, dude. You know? Shoot. And yeah, we could have used Flute to awaken us right here, but I just didn't think we were gonna be asleep for 5 turns. That's crazy. I'm also trying to show you guys what it looks like once we run out of power points with our moves. Because we actually unlock a 5th move, and that move is called Struggle. And it actually does pretty good damage, but the only catch is that it actually hurts, makes you hurt yourself. So your Pokemon's going to take damage every time you use it. And we only have 6 moves left, so we might be able to actually see it soon here. And once we get it and I show it to you guys, I'll swap off. I need to kill our Vaporeon here. Just a small fry. Yeah, so I didn't want to come over here because we need Surf to fully explore the area. We need Surf to get across the water and grab that item. I'm not going to get that until we beat the next badge. Fishing is a waiting game, which is why I don't like it, dude. Maybe it's about the people you go with, too. I don't know, I didn't have a fun time the first. I mean, it was a nice, you know, experience, I guess. This is my first time fishing, and I did catch stuff. You know, they say you gotta catch stuff to have fun. I caught stuff, but I don't know, man. If I was gonna sit there and do nothing, I'd rather sit there and do nothing at the beach than go to, because I love the beach, but I hate fishing, dude. It's just not for me, I don't know. It's good bonding, I guess, experience time. You know, you get a lot of time if you go with someone else. Could be fun. I went with like 4 or 5 people, and I just hated it the whole entire time, though. It was not fun for me. It's really boring. But yeah, Poseidon has no moves left. Poseidon used Struggle, and like I said, it actually does a pretty good amount of damage. But still a little dangerous to use. Once we go ahead and get this XP right here, we'll switch off. That one got away. Dude, I'm not a fish, dude. Are you fishing while you're battling? That's crazy multitasking, my friend. Crazy multitasking. The Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. You said it, not me. That is 1 Pokemon. The next one's gonna have 4 Pokemon, and they're all gonna be the same level. We have 5 moves, so that's perfect. That adds up. We'll just spam Giga Drain at all of them. Should even get a level up here. We should. And there's actually going to be a hidden item in the grass right here. Right in the middle. Hyper Potion. Giga Drain them all! Ah, I think we're barely actually gonna miss 38? Nope, we're not. I didn't think that was gonna give us 500 XP. I was right. We're gonna hit level 38. Hell yeah. Alright. All Snorlaxes have the same item, Chesto Berry. Basically, once they put themselves to sleep and heal up, because they have that move, it's called Rest. It puts the Pokemon to sleep and heals their HP to full. But if you have a Chesto Berry, If we win, I'll marry you. Oh, you ran into the wrong Pokemon trainer. You could have faced anyone on this bridge, any fisherman, and would have beaten them with the Pokemon that you have. You have 2 Nidorans. You could have won against all these fishermen, and you choose me. Bro, Gia, Jess, come on. Y'all really just ain't meant for each other, be honest, if that's the case. But yeah, the Chesto Berry, if you make it a held item, and you use that move, your Snorlax will eat it once it goes to sleep and immediately wake up. So you basically get a free full heal. It's crazy. The game's trying to help y'all out with that little moveset right there. It's like, hey, look at this. But yeah, if y'all want a Snorlax, dude, which I would 100% recommend, dude. Snorlax is a beast of a Pokemon. So defensive and hits like a damn truck, has so much HP. Literally such an amazing Pokemon. I would 100% recommend it for you guys. Not going to take it onto my team though. But definitely would recommend it. Oh, but why? Well, let's see. You ruined this! Alright guys. Hopefully it stays asleep for like 2 more turns. We just critical hit it. That's why we saved. Alright, let's give it our best shot, you guys. I put Charizard right in front. Just gonna start off with our best. This thing is going to be able to, like I said, heal itself to full health, and it's going to do that. So I want to do as much damage as possible in the beginning. I don't think this is gonna kill it. Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay, awesome. So I think a wing attack will probably make it weak enough, and then it'll probably heal. Yeah, there it goes. Nice little combo, Snorlax. Can't lie. If we burn this thing, I don't know. We have almost no chances to catch this thing because it's gonna slowly start to die. Okay, so we can't put it to sleep when it's burnt. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of damage. Alright, well, I say we have like 3 chances to catch this thing. It's not looking good, guys! It's alright, you can just go right to sleep. But this thing's about to freaking die from burn damage. This thing can rest, and I hope it rests because it needs to take a rest and go to sleep. It needs to rest and go to sleep. Oh! Thank you. Oh my goodness. It's really weak. You're teasing me, Snorlax. Why you do that? Flamethrower and wing attack's our best bet right now for damage while it's sleeping. If we use Vileplume's acid, we'd probably... Hey, we got it! He'd wake up before we even get it into the yellow. Snorlax data was added to the Pokedex. Eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it is done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. This thing is the protector of the forest or the protector of the mountain? One of the 2. Mountain type Pokemon. Give a nickname to the captured Snorlax, and this thing's a chunky girl. I like this thing's pre-evolved form's name a lot better. Munchlax, so you're gonna stay a Munchlax, my guy. Munchlax is the baby version of this thing. I don't think it exists in this game. But yeah, alright, let's, alright, don't forget your item finder here. Item finder shaking wildly. There's items, so yeah, you get 2 leftovers if you guys want it. 1 at each side. But, yeah, I'm just happy we did it, man. We caught a Snorlax. But if you come in here and you talk to this guy, I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without it. Tell me, do you like to fish? Yes. I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. And we get a super rod. Fishing is a way of life. It is like the finest. Yep. If you catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. As much as I love the fish, I also love seeing gigantic Magikarp. So if you actually catch a Magikarp that's bigger than the average size that it says in the Pokedex, I think, you can actually, he'll give you a net ball. We're actually going to register the super rod because I want to go actually find a couple of Pokemon. I don't know how to name this thing, so I'm going to go with a SpongeBob reference. Mystery Wishnaw! Look, it's a girl too. That's perfect. Yeah, so here we actually ran into a Gyarados. Like I said, if you guys didn't want to switch train your Magikarp, you guys can just use a Super Rod and find one. You guys don't even need to be struggling to switch train it. We can just catch one. But yeah, using a Super Rod here, you actually can't find a Krabby. So Krabby is only in Leaf Green with the Super Rod here. You have a 84% chance to find a Horsey, and an 84% chance to find the Krabby if you're on Leaf Green. If you use a good rod, I think it's like 60%, and you do have a 20% chance to find like a Krabby here, but that's only with a good rod. We don't have a good rod, we have a Super Rod, so we're only going to be finding Horseys, Gyarados, and we have a 1% chance to find a Psyduck here. I don't think we're going to find a Psyduck with that 1% chance. So we're gonna go somewhere else to look for that Pokemon, I think, actually. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that you guys can find a freaking Gyarados right there. I'm gonna go ahead and complete just this little tiny bit of stretch on this route, just so it's not like a weird ending place for a video. So at least we can fully explore Route 12. And then this is eventually going to turn into Route 13, which I will not go over, but I'll save that for the next video because I don't want this to be too long. I want to go ahead and do the left side of Celadon and the rest of this route to Fuchsia City, the next one. I'm probably just going to be spamming Charizard through the whole entire video. It'll just be a Charizard destruction video. I want to get him at least to level 40, hopefully we do. But I think for this guy and at least the next guy, it's good to use Charizard. Then I'll probably switch back to Goddish for the guy that has 2 Magikarps. I'm searching for a Moonstone. Have you found one? I found 3, my guy. Good luck. Let me know when you find one. Level 37. Hell yeah. Alright, Nidorino. That'll be the last that we're seeing of Charizard here. Iron. I don't know who I'm going to give that to just yet, but none of these guys. Alright. Another hidden power move. My goodness, you guys like picking that up, huh? At this point, everybody can have a hidden power move. Alright, what's catching? You never know what you could catch. Depends what kind of rod you're using, my guy. Hey, why haven't your Magikarp evolved? A little too high level, huh? This man's trying to beat the Elite Four with a level 100 Magikarp. Come on, it's been done before. We've all seen it. Alright, you guys. One Pokemon that we want to catch in here is a Venonat. 30% chance to find one, but we also want to use Cut here on this patch of grass. Because there's a rare candy right here. So don't cut all the grass. Oh look, we found a Venonat already. Hell yeah. Luckily we found this thing on the first try. I'm happy. Hey, we got it. Nice. Honestly, I want to name you Ugly, but it turned into like a moth, right? So I'm not gonna lie, this thing kind of stays ugly. I'm just gonna call you Ugly, bro. I want to call you Ugly. Listen, I call it like I see it, okay? You're ugly. I don't care if you're beautiful on the inside. You're ugly to me. Alright, so right here, we're at Route 13. This is where I'm going to end it. So what I'm probably actually going to do is I'm probably actually just going to complete the rest of this route in the next video. And then honestly just go through the next side and go all the way up and down. Because this is going to be like a whole bike lane. We got to go up and down. It's 3 lanes. So then we're going to go back to Celadon City and complete the circle. So that's going to be the whole entire next video. Probably going to use Charizard a lot here. Hopefully we get some pretty good items. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a successful week or weekend, all my successful gamers.